In fact, I won't even take a damn video right now. It's ridiculous.
That's fucking crazy.
But I have the.
That's just something that I was playing with the other day when I was on the way to freaking practice.
I have the extra system in the living room. We're gonna move most of the engineering stuff over there.
What's the
And
purpose of that?
we're gonna start
Which one?
recording.
I'm reading.
We're gonna start recording everything in there because this computer doesn't work. So the other computer will be able to handle it, and it has all the regular programming. And we're gonna start doing the video editing for the videos. That's another reason why we had to talk. That was the major thing that I had to announce, obviously.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to also set up the recording for the instruments in the living room as well. We'll have more room and stuff. But that was the major announcement.
Should I bring my drum set? I will be getting my drum set by Wednesday.
We can store it here, but we won't be able to play it
At the same time.
Sounds a little bit more.
That was a little bit more fine-tuned a little bit.
So, there's that. The next thing I want to discuss is video for the first single.
Video for the. I'm gonna read this a little bit here.
Okay. I have one idea, and it's not even a whole video. It's just like one scene in the video. And I won't discuss it here. I'll discuss it with you guys. But it's going to be very, very thought-provoking at the least. But what type of avenues do we want to explore in terms of our production ability? You know, our cameras and stuff, and what it is that we want to say with that first song, Calamity Calls.
Well, you know how there's a lot of randomness going on commercials and whatnot, and how that appeals to the masses. I think we should have a little bit of the randomness visually, but also have the story connect in a very into where the song matches to the randomness.
It's intuitive to the song.
So you're basically saying almost like a documentary type piece.
I'll be right here. This is me. Hello, guys. I am the hand. I am the hand.
Here so we can get the discussion going better.
I don't feel like being on the video. I'm never in any other videos, but this is Michael.
Why don't you at least do
Hello,
this?
Michael.
Hello. This is Michael.
Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. I love that. Okay, that's a little too nice. I love that. Okay, so basically what you're saying is using a lot of like stock footage, which we can get our hands on. That's not a big deal. Random commercialism. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like.
Because I mean, it works. It works really well.
Sure.
But it's. I mean, I guess the way we represent it, almost like a generic type kind of thing.
Okay, let me give you a good example. A good example would be Foo Fighters, Everlong. You know, he had a huge ass hand, but the story still fucking just like went through, and you could understand exactly what the story was about.
It was about as big.
But there's random ass shit happening. It's almost very Dolly oriented. You know?
Yeah.
Dolly Parton, Dolly
No,
Madison?
Dolly the
Dalai
painter.
Lama?
The painter.
Salvador Dali.
Yeah, Salvador Dali.
Okay.
It was just a lot going on in one.
There's a lot going on. There's useless fucking random shit going on, but the story moves on so correctly that everything's understood.
Okay.
Like it was conducive to, but I get what he's saying.
It was conducive to a major angle, a major theme.
Yeah.
Even though all this random stuff.
I mean, but then again, too. I mean, just watching the video. I mean, you're kind of seeing, like, you're paying attention to how the story went, but then you're seeing, oh look at that, oh look at that. So then you're kind of like, I get what he's saying. So it's like little things are popping up here and there. And
A metaphor of a metaphor.
Yeah.
So like a dream within a dream.
Yes, a dream within a dream. Yeah.
Or like.
Because you have metaphors already on your lyrics, if you do have any.
Cheese.
And then if you.
Within the crust.
Yeah, you have the metaphors already.
I like that kind of pizza.
And then just fucking metaphor it all.
So
yeah.
good.
Just all the way, you know?
No, I get it.
That's
I don't actually mind that at all. As far as content of the video, that'd be nice. And the other thing that we'd have to figure out is, you know, what major theme would be expressed. The stuff that I want to put at the beginning of the video. Actually, no, I'm sorry. At the end of the video, or maybe the beginning. We'd have to figure it out. Might help with that, but like we have to consider. It would have to be something that's very provocative, uh, mainly for the attention, to get attention. Because yes, we want your attention.
Well, let's provoke. Let's push the envelope. I mean, just. I mean, nowadays it's.
Can I punch?
Like nowadays. I mean, you saw like in the early 2000s
Punch me in the hand.
in the 90s that they're pushing the envelope to kind of be how grotesque can you be and push the limit, and now everybody does it, and it's kind of like it's lost its edge. So why don't we do something to that point but still kind of have an edge to it?
Well, you saying that actually brings up a lot of things here, because to be honest with you, one of the reasons why that happened is because your generation, my generation have been desensitized. There's been so much crap that they've thrown at us, and systematically, by the way. This is all part of a Luciferian ideology, which Allison Bailey wrote a book about, in which the morality of the world is going to push a certain way if you do these certain things, so that everybody can be on board with this new age Luciferian stupidity. Look it up; it's true. Anyway,
I've read it.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. So, that's the reason why everyone's desensitized, and that's why they're even trying to do more stuff. And then they run out of stuff, so it's rehashing. So I want to be very careful. Huh?
Brave New World.
Right.
Read that book, 1932.
George Orwell.
Yeah.
Great book. Okay, so my thing is, I as long as it's original, something that we can call our own, because the video is almost as much as important as the song itself is. It's not really, but in this day and age, it has to be. So we have to be cognitive of that, and
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
and we have to be able to play into that to help get people to understand what we're talking about. Because I think we have a lot of freedom because we're poor, and we're not really trying to impress people because of their money. But I also think that we do have a certain responsibility to what we've decided to talk about, and that is the only thing that I'm personally worried about.
You know what I see in videos? I'd say maybe like in the past 3 years, or maybe it could be more, but I see it more in the past 2 or 3 years.
There's less chicks in bikinis.
We need to bring that back. That's like a metal. That's very metal. That wouldn't be very metal if we didn't do that. That's a metal legacy.
No. I disagree. You can finish your thing, dude.
He's all like snowmen.
Because
snowmen. We need more snowmen.
Go ahead and finish your thing if you want to, but I'm about to just like stomp all over.
Damn.
I'm playing around, but that is kind of metal in that sense. But anyways, I wasn't really getting about that. Actually, I was saying in the past 2 or 3 years, you see the symbolism, and you really gotta catch it. You really gotta like, if you know what it's about, then you kind of like catch it. And you're like, oh look, that's what they're doing.
Oh, you're talking about Luciferian.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm seeing that, and I'm like, you know what? But then again, if you look at some older metal bands who are kind of trying to say a message, I think we should kind of use some symbolism that's actually good, and kind of put it within the video somehow, and kind of like let people say, oh look, oh okay, well I see what they're about.
I totally agree with you.
I'm not saying for this video, but somewhere.
I know what you're saying. It's going to actually help us later on. But one thing I thought about that a great deal. There's great potential, but there's also great risk at using symbolism to counter, like a reverse symbolism to counter. Because what they're doing right now, let's say Def Leppard.
Counter symbolism.
Let's say Def Leppard. Let's say that band that did that song Sail. AWOL Nation or whatever. They're using symbolism, but it's counter symbolism. It's obvious. I don't know who they are or whether they're actually anti-Illuminati, but what they're talking about is anti-Illuminati in that particular song. I don't care what anybody says. Whatever motive they have is their own.
Even Pop
and there is
did
some.
It too,
Yeah, exactly. But there is some symbolism in there. But it's the way it's put in there. It's for awareness. You see the pyramid. Okay, you'll see all these images and things, and you're like, hey, I know what that. I heard of that. I've been on that Google. I know what's going on. And like,
actually, but I don't want to use the maybe something.
It's just an example. What I'm saying is we need to be careful to if we're going to do that. And I don't just want it to be awareness, because by now the people that are going to listen to our music are not stupid people. Okay, I'm thumbs up for that. Y'all are awesome. They're actually a little bit more intelligible, and once we get the other songs out there and they start realizing, oh,
but you kind of
that's what they're talking about.
But you gotta kind of have a palette too, because not everybody, like whoever is being introduced to it, you know, you gotta bring them on board somehow.
Well, I agree with that, but this is sounding pretty, like, I was on board with what I was saying and what we were saying, me and you, but in order for that to happen, we need a really, what is it called? Fuck. Foundation. We need a foundation.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what I'm getting at.
You are a foundation.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I'm getting at.
That's a foundation.
If we harbor a foundation that is rooted in originality, and the only real original thing that we should be talking about is them, these people out here that are actually spending time watching us and figuring out, okay, I see what these guys are doing. Okay, maybe we should support them or whatever. That foundation has to be originality. If we're going to use symbolism, we need to make our own reverse symbolism. We need to make something that's not just, supporting, them by saying, oh, there's a pyramid, you be aware of it. Oh, here's a pentagram, be aware of it. It's kind of, almost counterproductive if we do that, and we got to be careful.
Because then they can take it like, it's cool. No, you got to kind of be very, sometimes, depending on what, you got to be a little bit straightforward. Like, say, use the crosses, use the angels, whatever, but also or even, like, I saw somebody, it wasn't Metal Band, maybe it was Megadeth. I saw, like,
we were just talking about Megadeth before you got here, Mark. He insulted them.
Hey, man. No, like kind of an upside down pyramid with the eye, like kind of poking the eye, kind of. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, we're getting on the same wavelength. So I would rather do something like that shows a pyramid than maybe a sword swiping in the middle. I think something that's a little bit more obvious.
I think something like Metallica, Megadeth, Def Leppard, Crew.
Don't say Metallica.
They kind of did that.
Don't talk about
someone did
suck.
No,
right?
they don't.
And System of a Down, worst band ever. You want to debate me?
The subject, man.
Get on here.
Get the fuck
get
off
on my
of
channel.
There.
I will debate you about why System of a Down is the worst, not just rock band or new metal band, but worst band ever. Okay, so what were you saying?
Just like there are some bands that using those kind of images where as a viewer you would see, oh, okay, I get what they're trying to say. They're trying to warn you about it, rather than being confused. Like, okay, are they about this or are they about this?
Before you go on, I'm the only one without a hoodie, and I don't feel good about this.
Well, bro, we're about to rob a bank.
No, NSA, ignore CIA. It was a joke. He's doing crack cocaine or something. I don't even know this guy. I don't even know him.
They just fed me some sandwiches and I stayed.
So many hoodies going on right now. Where's your hoodie, Mark? Where's your hoodie, man?
Yeah, bro, put on a hoodie, man. You're gonna talk.
I got my hoodie right here, bitches. Yeah. Oh no!
I
got my non-existent hundreds right here. Let's get wow.
Yeah, more money than I do.
So,
okay.
But yeah.
I need to take a piss.
Go for it.
Alright.
Please do.
But yeah, to that extent, because you kind of we gotta have a foundation, but you gotta draw them into, because if we sit there and just go at 100 miles an hour, how can we expect people to catch up with us? We gotta start off somewhere.
Well, that's their problem.
We
bus
gotta.
pass or something.
At some points, in some songs, we gotta dumb it down a little bit. And
oh no! Don't no.
Not dumb it down with the lyrics. I'm talking about maybe video wise.
I don't really feel that the people that are going to care about what we're talking about would warrant anything being done.
You have to appeal, not saying that they're ignorant. I'm saying
I know what you mean.
have to appeal to everybody. Everybody are different levels as far as education. As far I'm not really not education, but as far as people being informed. People are different levels, man. Well, so you kind of have to start somewhere.
I hear where you're coming from. I just think that. You saying that just makes me think that maybe it's best if we actually start getting away from worrying about what they think and just do our own thing. Because now that you mention that, we could we can do all we could possibly do to, I guess, conform to mass appeal, or even to conform to the appeal of just, people that are checking us out. But in the end, there's no guarantee, and I don't know, man. I mean, having anything visual from this music is going to be quite an undertaking. It's going to be very difficult for us to figure out how it is that we want to do things, because it's extremely complicated. It's an extremely complicated subject matter. It's something that honestly hasn't been done before, especially from just a little rinky-dink independent group like ourselves.
It's been done.
Not the way we're going to do it.
It's been done to a sense. I mean, you see a lot of that coming. I mean,
you can even look at it from a grandiose form. It has been done in a grandiose form. You look at Pink Floyd's The Wall. I mean, what the hell were they talking about there? We know what they were talking about there, okay? So it's like, yeah, it's been done, but I guess what I'm trying to get at is that, using Pink Floyd as an example, is that visually and musically, everything was intertwined. If you looked at a Pink Floyd video, you immediately knew the song just by looking at what was going on the screen, and you wouldn't even have to have the music on. Okay, I think that is not. I don't want to steal anybody's thunder at all, but I think that moving towards that ideology might help us a lot, where everything is consistent and everything is not of a less complicated order. I think that if we fall on that wavelength, I think that we would be better off.
I think maybe let's just trust our gut and our hearts, and let's just go from there. Like, okay, let me set you an example. All of us here, following music. I mean, for me, it's different. For Mike, all of us are different. But for me, to kind of get into an artist, it was more of like following the lyrics, and then understanding. Oh, okay, I get where he's coming from. And then how you hear people saying, oh, your song meant a lot to me, blah blah, that kind of thing.
That's gay.
That's not what I meant though. But when you kind of look at it like that, and you kind of look at, oh, let me check out this person's lyrics, and you kind of see like the stories behind the music, and no pun intended, but you get what I'm saying, right? So when someone follows your music, they do listen obviously to the music, and if they want to get deeper, they listen to the lyrics, and then you start finding out what are these meanings, you know what I mean? Like, because
you're interested in them by that time.
So
you start acting like a stalker, and you want to know everything about them. You want to know. Oh, I mean, that's the way I was when I first heard about Tool. I was like, I love these guys. I love them so much. I want to know every single word that he's ever said. Jane Maynard. Where did he take a dump? Where does he go to take a dump? It's like.
But
I know what you're saying.
But and then then in words to that person, and they mean something to you.
Right, and I just personally, this has nothing to do with what's going to happen. I'm just speaking from a personal level. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with people caring more about me than what I did.
Well, maybe it's not really
hold on, hear me out. Like I said, it's more just a personal thing. I'm not going to use this idea in what we're doing. Okay, I'm just saying, from a personal level, it's always been more important for me as an artist, and whatever type of art I did, whether it was art, drawing, comic book, writing, whatever the hell I was doing, it's more important for me that the art is established rather than the artist. The art will always be more important than the artist as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't matter who says what, that's just the way it is for me. That being said, you're talking about how there is a relationship. You're talking about a relationship between the fan, or not the fan. I hate that word, fan. Nobody here that's going to listen to us is going to be considered a fan. And if you do, it's only because the stupid website that we're on, Reverb Nation, is making you a fan. You're not a fan.
You're
all right?
A super friend.
You're a super friend. Okay.
No. See, that's not. See, now you're getting confused. I'm saying, in other words, you dig into like their mood of the music. You get into the lyrics, and then you're like, okay, there's a meaning. Oh, so you actually start like paying close attention. You're like, okay, I get where they're coming from as an artist, and like.
The act of art is that you are trying to express yourself in order to have a relationship. The act of art is fellowship on a very broad scale. And what you're talking about is a relationship between an artist and the listener. And that's fine. I understand all that. In fact, I agree. I have relationships with things that I enjoy as far as art is concerned. But I just on a personal level want to be very careful that doesn't manifest to why it is we or how it is we do what we're doing. Because when we do, it will already put it in a subgroup. It'll already put it in a section. Okay, well, we're trying to get to relate to people, and we got to think about what they're thinking about. Like, no, screw them.
Not that. I think when you listen to somebody and then you actually listen to it for what it is,
yeah.
You appreciate it. Just bottom line.
Okay.
Like, Porcupine Tree, right?
Yeah, Porcupine Tree.
They have badass lyrics, then. But you get where they're coming from. You're like, wow, these are fucking deep.
Yeah, but those guys are extremely progressive, and if they do look it up, they're gonna know that those are like really, really fucking good ass musicians.
They really are. And it's like
well above what we are right now, but we have a damn good same thing going on.
I was talking about it.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't know.
We're the best
like
ever.
For me,
you're welcome.
Like,
I fucking love it.
Like I love Cornell. Let me use Cornell as an example. I love the way he sings. I love the way he
I like
writes.
his name.
But Chris Cornell, I mean, he just has a certain, and when you listen to it, you kind of
hungry.
You hear the message, and you're like, wow, this dude's fucking deep.
Can I get a can?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you appreciate it more for what it
Invite
is.
me up some of that.
We listening to my shit.
I am Chris Cornell. He's awesome.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And in other words, basically what we're getting at, it starts with the music first, rather than the whole imagery of what we're gonna do, whatever. In other words, if the music's awesome, they'll follow. Everything will follow in suit. We just gotta follow our hearts, our gut, and not the gut like where you have gas, but your gut is.
Okay, so far we've agreed to not agree on anything.
No, you are just difficult.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm the most undifficult person on the planet.
I think we
about.
should do some of your idea where you have that whole metaphorical thing where the pyramid is getting cut in half and all this other crap is going on. But
Stick my wiener in
it needs to be. I guess if we were to put, we just need that randomness, man. That's appealing to the masses. And if these people really do care about other people, which I'd rather talk to those type of people, then we should actually be doing the whole randomness shit.
Okay. I mean, I think we've agreed to a certain degree in terms of most of the content. Now, when you say random, I believe in the non-random theory.
I mean, look.
No, I know what you're saying.
Squirrels attacking people and fucking
dumb
shit that's going on. It looks like a YouTube fucking viral thing.
I
love this. I love this so much.
No,
I want to watch more.
I understand. I wasn't really dogging it. I just wanted to have an opportunity to make a joke.
Okay, joke. Go.
Boom. Anyway, so like,
Boom.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm sorry. Randomness to me, I don't believe in random occasion. I do believe that it can be used to make it seem like that, and one thing that's always random is people. And I think that if we had some extras to help us with this, I think we could get away with some randomness, or at least the idea of randomness.
People, I mean, I go with Tapp, and people do like random shit. I mean,
that's why we should
the
get some
attention
people
span
involved.
of motherfuckers nowadays are so like, it's like everybody has ADD all of a sudden.
Well, it's not all of a sudden. It's because of fluoride. They make you drink milk. Why do people drink milk? I've said this before. We're the only species on the planet that drinks milk after, we've nursed. All the other animals know not to do it. But here we are, we're looking at our sports figures with the little cute mustache and, drink your milk. You know why? Because it lobotomizes you, man. It gets stuck in the back of your head and it makes you stupider.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is though?
That's not funny, man.
I read a survey from 70s or 80s or something like that. They're saying that the attention span, the average attention span of an adult and a child were like, they said something like 15, 20 minutes. No.
What?
Some quick, but then you're reading the one that they had like present day. oh, like, was it less than 5 minutes or like 4 minutes or something? I'm like, how the fuck do you go from this to that? Like, how you go from that extreme? You know, I mean, how do you do that?
Well, like I said, it has a lot to do with people being desensitized. Like, I mean, that's a progressive thing. People are more desensitized these days than they've ever been before. So, you know, I mean, we're going on almost. We're doing a 30-minute video, by the way. You're welcome. Since we're not practicing tonight, we're gonna entertain you by doing this. But at the same time, people will maybe just watch like 5 minutes of this, and maybe fast forward to that. And he's not doing
like
what you think
part.
he's doing. He's actually doing a Malaysian love
that?
dance.
Hey, what's that?
That is pornography. That's
We need more randomness. More randomness.
more than that.
More randomness.
Okay.
Here we go.
There you go.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Money right there.
No, give me my money back.
No, man. This
No,
is
no,
no, man.
It's right there, bro.
There's more? Shit, man, I could have used that. No, anyway. Okay, so. Is there any more beer? Yeah. Don't tell anybody that I'm drinking. Don't drink the beer. It has yeast in it. It goes to your brain. It's good.
Dude, how the fuck you can be hypocritical and drink beer and
No. I am not being hypocritical. I am an alcoholic. Okay?
So
don't even go there.
Tell people to drink the fucking milk, man.
Oh, what are you, a milkaholic? I'm a
I
milkaholic.
have fucking titties. Is that bad?
Oh my god.
Is that bad? Is that
Okay,
bad?
do you like lactating breasts?
Sometimes I enjoy that.
You know what? That's your thing, bro. Thank you. I'm gonna drink beer. Okay, thank you. Not even real beer. I mean, come on.
Hey, beggars can't be choosers, motherfucker.
I am a
Beggars
beggar.
can't-
And my motto is beggars can be choosers because they're human beings and they have the right to beg for beer. Okay, can we get back to what we're talking about?
Damn it.
We got
Go,
three,
David.
we got 3 minutes. You know, God's last name is not damn it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro.
Oh. I'm sure we can go to hell because I did not know that. Did not know that.
Well, now you know it. Knowing is half the
Yeah,
battle.
yeah, that's good.
It's alright.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Dude, they're gonna fucking freak out. Like, where are these? Dude, these fuckers are crazy.
No, they're crazy. I am completely sane.
So yeah.
Philip
Okay.
is crazy for working overnights.
It's true.
That's true.
Very true.
For the man. Working for the man.
So we have 3 minutes left, or what?
Yes, 3 minutes left. Okay, so what we've discussed so far is we're gonna have some randomness. We're gonna have some
We're gonna have some symbolism.
Illuminati symbolism,
Whatever it is.
and
Symbolism.
I want extras. I want a lot. No,
And cocaine.
Wait, are we using these people?
I want a lot of.
Oh yeah. Right there, that fucking look with the
Damn.
right there with the 34 Ds.
Damn.
Can we use her?
Who are you
We're
talking
using her,
about?
right?
She's hot.
What's up, babe?
She's a brunette.
How's
What's
it
up,
going?
girl? How you doing?
Oh, you mean the one that's?
What's up?
Yeah.
You are actually kind of cute. What's up?
What's
How you
up?
doing? Listen. Anyway, so okay, we're gonna do the video for Calamity Calls,
Yeah.
which by the way is streaming now on ReverbNation.com.
Welcome.
You're very welcome.
Thanks.
Oh, and next week we will be starting to sell the music. I have been getting some emails for that. I don't know why, but they want to know, hey, where, hey, can I buy your CD? I'm like, no, dude, this is like the 21st century.
Actually, we will be doing that soon.
Amazon.com. I'm just too lazy. I haven't set up the account, but Reverb Nation will be on there as well. Screw you, iTunes.
People still appreciate the physical, so I get that as as a music lover.
Yeah, we will
get the CDs.
We will be producing the CDs only because I like doing artwork and all that kind of
Yeah.
crap. I'm not gonna do it on this one though. I just like doing it. Anyway,
I paint.
but we have to. Hell yes, he does. And we're not gonna tell you where he was painting,
Oh no.
but I really wish I could.
I will paint for you.
It's a
I will
secret.
paint for you. I'm just saying.
It's a secret. If
Oh, he was
tells you-
painting for somebody, all right.
Oh yeah, he was painting and he was staying.
Nothing.
If I could just give you a hint, oh my
He was
You
staying.
gosh.
can't. You
But
can't.
you know he
fucking
was
can't
staying
give
in
any
I
hints.
won't.
between the
No
lines.
hints.
I
No
won't.
hints, motherfuckers.
All I know is that I love the movie Labyrinth.
Okay.
Hmm?
yeah.
That's my boy.
That was a good one, man.
Okay. Anyway, so we are 3 members of this band, and we're gonna be out. Thanks again for all the support, especially on Facebook. There's been a lot of you people that know us personally, and it's really cool that you wasted, your time clicking on the like button. I really appreciate
30
that.
minutes? What the fuck?
The fun is kidding.
We talk a lot, and they curse. I said the S word, and it was only because
The reason we take so long is because Mark just likes to argue his point, and in other words,
you can't argue a point.
this would have
that
taken
is
like
true.
10 minutes, literally, but with Mark
You
it takes like 30
Can't
minutes.
argue
It takes like
with
30
a guy
minutes and
that
40
is always
seconds.
right. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You just
and
can't.
Mark just likes to argue, so.
It's only an argument
This would've been
if
10
the guy's
minutes.
wrong. Okay?
Mark's wrong.
But since I'm always
Now-
right,
Oh,
31 minutes.
that's it.
31 minutes.
That's it.
We're out.
this is set. At least 3 members. Philip, you're on our list, man.
What the fuck, Philip?
You're on our list.
Set? Something like that.
It's gonna be something like the 2 thumbs.
I'm gonna do a cigarette.
And do this stuff and be like, oh, what's up now? Who you representing, fool? Peace.